Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be unboxing the Souldrain Forest for Warcry. Here we go, here's the Souldrain Forest for Warcry, a great looking terrain set, and I picked this up at Element Games. The RRP is £60, but at Element Games they've got a great discount where you can save up to 20% on all your wargame and tabletop skirmish game products. And so this is available there for £51, and I'll put a link in the description below so you can pick up that discount yourself and order it from them if you're in the UK and Europe. I'll also put an Amazon link there, and there'll be affiliate links, but it won't cost you anything extra. In fact, you could save that money at Element Games, and for every sale made for an affiliate link, I get a small commission, and that helps me do loads more videos like this. So thanks so much for that support. I really appreciate it. Right, but let's go through and get this unboxed and have a look exactly what's inside and see if this is something you'll be interested in picking up for your game. As soon as I got this, I was pretty excited. It's a really chunky box, and if we look at the side, you know, it's huge. So it's really going to be packed with sprues, a gaming board, and loads of other goodies. So really great looking set, and you can see some of the details here. I would say the picture on the front doesn't give an awful lot away, just a little bit of the trees, some of the board here, and which looks like a kind of stream, and some of the rubble. But you're going to get quite a lot in this, and I've had my eye on this for a while. You can see here you're going to get 6 trees, big board, and loads of other terrain pieces. And it says the board's reversible, so that's really cool. And on the back it's also got our paint guide, which tells us how to do the bark, the leaves, the rocks, the ground, the stone and the mushrooms. So really comprehensive guide there. I'll probably be painting these with a mix of contrast paints and dry brushes, so look out for those videos coming soon. But yeah, great looking box, and I really like how chunky it is. I mean, just to show you, it's like what, 14 centimeters, so that's really good. And there we are, so that's the cover. So let's get it open and see exactly what's inside. So I was going to build some trees, and I picked up the cards for the Souldrain Forest on eBay, and so I was going to put the trees together, because I've also got these terrain pieces coming from the Mortal Realms subscription. But because we didn't see anything for Warcry in the preview last week, I thought in Warhammer Fest, I thought why not go for it and pick up the set, and I'm really glad I did, because it just looks great. But let's pop the lid off, and then we can put that to one side. And right away we're getting some awesome pieces. So we're seeing some of what looks like Sigmarite statue here. So this is going to be like a collapsed, ruined statue. We've got another head here. We've got some different pillars. And right away, this is looking brilliant. The detail's fantastic, as we would expect by now. And if you can see, I'll just zoom in, make sure it focuses. The inscriptions here are amazing. So many inscriptions all the way down each side. That's really going to come out nice with some dry brushing too. And then looking at the faces, looking awesome. These are great. What a great start. Really happy with this. That's really cool. So this must be Sigmar. Not sure who that is. If you know, let me know in the comment section below. That'd be great. And oh look, loads of skulls too. Let me just focus on that. So yeah, you're getting tons of skulls there. So this is brilliant. Really great. And another close look at this one. We got this kind of Griffhound looking creature here. Really nice. So that's just the first one. So that's the statue ruins. I think I might just take it out of the box first. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I got a bit excited seeing that. So let's get these out. And then we've got our instruction book. We get the cards for how to lay out the different terrain. We get a ton of tokens and also the game board. That looks interesting. It folds up very small. And then that's everything we're going to get in the box. So let's get rid of that box now. And so we get all our sprues, board, book, cards, and the statue sprues too. So let's go through it and have a look at all the sprues so we can really see some detail. Then we'll look at the instruction book and the cards, and then we'll have a look through the tokens and the game board. So loads of sprues here. We get the 2 we've already seen. It looks like we're getting all the tree trunks, and we get 2 sprues, and they're the same. And then for all the leaves, we get 4 sprues, and again, they're all the same. So we've seen these. Let's get those out of the way. And then we'll have a look at the 2 sprues here, so you can see the detail up close. And let's do the tree trunks first. So let's have a real close look at these. Just focus that for you. There we go. So yeah, really nice effect here on the wood. We can see a little skeleton stuck in there. That's great. Really nice. These are going to be awesome. Got mushrooms all over them. You can see all the little mushrooms growing. That's great. But this texture is really good. Maybe I'll come a bit closer. You can see that texture, and that's really going to come out if we do some dry brushing on that, much like I did with the terrain from the original starter set. The Catacomb set. That had a lot of wood pieces in, so I think we can bring out a lot of this texture in the same way we did that. So that's the first one, and then we've got this one, which is all our leaves, and these are really nice, really great. Loads and loads of detail, packed with leaves, and then on the other side, you can see underneath as well, we're going to get all the kind of branches and everything. More texture underneath as well on the branches, so that's really good. Make sure that's focused. There we go. So that's really nice. So I'm really impressed with this. I didn't think it would be as detailed as it is with the leaves. There's just layers and layers and layers all building up. Real nice texture. Again, with some dry brushing, we're really going to bring that out. I'm not sure what kind of theme I'm going with. I'm thinking autumn theme, because I've seen some great painters do it in an autumn theme, but I'm not sure yet. I'll have to wait and see. But there we go. So that's all the different sprues. We've seen them up close now. Maybe we can have another quick look at these before we move on. And then just zoom in so you can just see them one at a time then. So these, I'm really impressed with these. There's just some great inscriptions in the side, and the hammer's amazing. Really good. And then that one with the kind of griffhound. Awesome. So right, so now we can have a look at the instruction book and see how tricky this is going to be to put together. Okay, and here's our book. It's a shame it's not in colour. I think that's the only negative I can put on this so far. It would be really good to have this in colour. I'm glad we've got the paint guide on the back of the box, so that's good. Because again, this picture doesn't give a lot away. It doesn't do the set any justice, I don't think. But assembling these looks pretty straightforward. So we've got 2 bits for the main trunk, and then we're going to put these kind of bases bits on. So that's just 4. Yeah, that's it. So just 4 pieces, and that trunk's assembled. And looks like we've got 3 different kinds. So yeah, we'll be doing 2 of each trunk, and that gives a total of 6 then. And then I guess we can put these on however we like. You can see they're kind of rounded, and then on the actual trunks, let me grab the sprue. You can see that we've got these little like dimples in there, and so these rounded bits are going to fit into those dimples. So we've got positions on the trunks where we've got to put these, but no real way to do it. We can do it however we like. So that's really interesting. But this I like. You can make them in little circles like that. I imagine like a little campfire going on with some of the characters around it. That'd be really fun. But this is nice as well. You can maybe hide in amongst the trees, and I'm sure they're kind of made in a way that you can position the bases in between the branches so it can hold them. So for the Corvus Cabal, this is going to be perfect. They can be waiting in amongst all the branches and leaves, waiting to pounce. So that's going to be really fun to play. And then on the back, we just get this. So there we go. That's the instruction book. Looks nice and easy to put together, but leaves a lot of room for you to assemble the trees however you like. And then you can really make them different and as natural looking as possible. Next up, we've got the card pack. So let's get that open. Oh, don't want to scratch these. So there we go. Let's pull this out. And so if you wanted to make your own trees, like I was going to do, you can find these on eBay. And I got them for like $4.99. So you can pick these cards up quite cheap, actually. But they come in the set anyway. So there we go. So this just shows you some different layouts. That's a nice one, all in a big circle. And so if you're playing your games, you want to use these. This is great. But I'm going to be mixing these with the terrain from Catacombs. I think that's a good way to go. And I like to just set my terrain up however I like, really. You know, it's good to use the cards in the book or the card pack separately. But, oh, here we go. You can see they've done it with the ruins as well. So that's really nice. That looks great. But when you put the ruins next to the tree, it just looks awesome. So loads of different ways of setting it up. Looking great. And that's the card pack, and then on the back we get like the rune mark for the different terrain cards. So there we go, that's the pack that comes with it. Real nice amount of cards there. So you're going to have no shortage of ways to set this up. Next we've got the board and all the tokens. So let's cut this packaging open and have a look. There we are. So if you've been collecting the different warbands, you've probably got a ton of these now. There we are. But it looks like we just get one card, so not too many. Nice red, green, so pretty standard colour. I guess that's is that the Chaos colour? Probably. So there's all the tokens. And if you haven't seen these yet, you just pop them out. So they come out really nice, and it's nice and thick too. And then we've got the board. This is what I'm looking forward to, a double-sided board. So let's see if we can unfold it here and get it all in the shot. Ooh, this looks nice. Oh, look at that dragon, it's great. So if you've got the original game, the board seems a different shape altogether here, but it's a little puzzle getting it out. But we're going to get there. Ah, there we go. So this is going to open up again. So really nice. Let's see. So we've got this nice stream coming through. Really cool. Loads of skulls you can see knocking around. Little red spiders. So this is really interesting. And it's full of cobwebs too. So I didn't notice that from any of the pictures I've seen. So that's really interesting. This is all cobwebs here. So we need some spiders now. Right, now on the back. This looks really interesting. And I guess this is going to tie in with the kind of statue. So we've got like this wastelands. But if I turn it around this way, I think this might be better. And then you can really see the detail here on these tiles. That's really great. So this is a lot better than I thought. Got these cracks as well coming through. So this is nice. Yeah, really nice board. I didn't expect it to be like fold up A4 either. So that's really handy. Going to be really easy to store. Got to watch these bits where you open and close them though. On my kind of big board that come with the Catacomb set, this has come away quite a lot already. So I think with this you'd have to be pretty careful opening and closing it. But really happy with that. I love these cobwebs. That's awesome. So there we go. That's the tokens and the board. And now we've gone through everything that comes in the box. So first impressions for me, this is just brilliant. I think the board is better than I thought. The details on the statue and the ruin pieces are great. The cards are fantastic. And the trees just look so good. And getting so much plastic and so many sprues here, this just seems like insane value for that £51 if you pick it up at Element Games. I think it's well worth the money. I wish I hadn't put it off as long as I did now, but I'm glad I've got it because this is great. I can't wait to get this built, decide on how I'm going to paint them, and then get this all put together. But I think it's going to look awesome compared to or next to all the terrain that came in either the original set or the Catacomb set. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. From looking at it now, I can highly recommend picking it up. I think it's great value. You get tons in there, and the detail's just fantastic, not only on the board, but on all the different elements on the sprues too. The only complaint for me is that this is in black and white. That's such a shame, because I think doing that in colour would have just made this like a perfect set, and perhaps one of the best sets going by far. I think it's really good. But yeah, if that was colour, that would have been amazing. But at least we get the paint guide on the back of the box if we want to do the traditional method. But I think this will work really nicely with some contrast and some dry brushing. I'd love to hear what you think about this set, either if you've just seen it here or if you've picked it up and played with it yourself. It'd be great to hear your thoughts and feedback and how you've used it in your games. And if you haven't got it already but are interested, I'll put those links to Element Games and Amazon in the description below. If you like this kind of content and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page, and thanks to everyone who's joined so far. It's really awesome. We hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, share ideas and help each other out, and you'll get some perks there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put a link in the description, and it'd be great to see you there. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that this gave you a good idea of what you're going to get in the box so you can make your mind up whether or not this is something you'd like to buy for your game. I'm really happy with this, really pleased I picked it up. Can't wait to get it built and assembled. But thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games.